see it?
It's recording.
Yep, I just clicked it.
Uh huh. You just clicked it.
I clicked the mess out of it.
You clicked that jump.
Yeah. So what's up, everybody? I'm Ability.
I'm Son, aka Jules,
Mm.
or Jules, aka Son, whatever.
I mean, you gotta get that stuff straight because when I put the words up here, it's gonna be like AKA. You want me to do that? Is it gonna be that?
Oh, Jules. Just put up Jules, man. Just Jules me. So I know you watched that Defenders though.
Man, B, I was like 3 a.m. 3 a.m. I was stuck. Like, I couldn't go to sleep. And I was like, man, I got to go all the way through it. But then I had two more episodes left. I pretty much watched all the episodes at once except two.
Man, you went in. That's about 5.5 to 6 hours of strong watching.
It was
Man.
crazy. You know
So
what? I'm going to have to cut this out because I just know I did this in the last video and it looked whack. This right here,
the rocking. You over there dancing. You over like this.
that's what it is. I'm over here like, hold up. And I didn't notice it until I was editing the other video and I was like, man, I got to cut that out.
Defenders was dope. Um, I mean, it has its downfalls throughout, but it's still good. It held my attention very well. It was very entertaining. There was a lot of action in it. It was
Yeah.
a lot of story building, and filling in the blanks and doing all that and such and creating new stories. It had a lot, a little bit of everything. A lot. You heard what I said, right? A lot, a little bit of everything.
You
That's
see,
it.
you see the color of my drink changed. It changed for this right here.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, we still. It was very dope though.
I liked it.
So let's get right into it then. Let's get right into it.
Let's do it.
What do you like about this show? We're gonna break it down. What do you like? What do you don't like?
All right.
And some other
The
things.
first thing I like how they brought all these superheroes together. Kind of reminded me like a video game. Everybody had their role. They got together and made the plan. In the beginning, they weren't even trying to work together and all that stuff. But you know,
Mm-hmm. Right.
when they all got together and they was like, okay, it makes sense. They were getting busy. I like
Yeah.
I like the action. You know, the storyline. That's pretty cool. Um, it did start off a little slow. It was like
Yeah.
it wasn't really. It didn't jump right into it. But since I watched the other ones, I got it. But I mean, I don't know if someone didn't watch the other ones and then they just watched this, they might have
Yeah.
looked at it as it came off a little boring.
Mm.
But
Okay.
pretty much overall, I would say the action, the fight scenes, they were kind of cool.
All right. I mean, I liked a lot of stuff about this thing.
Mm,
I'm not gonna lie. I liked a lot of stuff. Let's start with my sleeper pick, as I loved Sawande. That was one of the fingers of the hand, the African drug lord. His fighting technique, I was like, man, it just looks so good on film. You know what I mean? It looks like, yeah, he was hitting you with all the poof, 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 and hitting you. It just remind you of like real kung fu when you used to watch it back in the day, how they did it. So it just looked dope. Unfortunately, spoiler alert. Let me put it. Spoiler alert. Uh, his head rolled off.
oh my gosh. Hey, that that surprised the mess out of me. But coming from Stick, oh my
Man,
gosh, I was over
stick
here
cold
like,
blooded.
Stick is not messing around.
Defenders. So another thing I liked about it, I like characters. So the story is dope, but the characters, that's what I like.
Mm-hmm.
Daredevil is that dude too. Understand that none of that stuff that happened as far as coming to the final resolution of the movie and the final episode. That was all made happen by Daredevil, though, for the most part.
He was pretty much the
His
leader.
Yeah, his senses guided him all the way to the spot. You know what I'm saying? It's like his powers is dope. They do a very good job, and he has that weird twitch. You know how when he looks and he gets that vibration. You know,
Yeah.
you know how his head moves around and you can't. It's crazy. I like him. His fighting style is dope. He even had the little rope a dope. Did you peep how he kind of looked like he was boxing at a certain point? Like because his dad was a boxer, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Got caught up, so it looked like he had a few of those, especially in the last episode. I'm like, oh, okay, okay, I see you, Daredevil. He a sucker for love, though. He a
Man.
sucker for love, dude. I mean, I'm not gonna knock him for that, but
Could
dang,
McGregor
he's sucker for love.
could McGregor take Daredevil though?
Heck no, Mayweather couldn't
Dang.
take Mayweather couldn't take Daredevil. No, he don't even have to pull. I swear he don't even have to pull the feet up. He still can stand toe to toe. He'll kill Mayweather.
Daredevil was going in. He was going in. He was going in.
Daredevil. I mean, everybody he fights, he inflicts mad punishment. The only person that going way back, the Punisher, he was getting the best of him. The
Oh yeah.
Punisher was the first ninja that he fought in the season one, I think, or no, season two. He was giving him the business for a second, but anyways, I like Daredevil a lot. I also like all the other characters, truthfully. Um, Iron Fist, I like, but he's still kind of weird to me, though. He seems still like he's that confused character. He's just always confused. He's conflicted on everything, and it drives me crazy. When he summons the Iron Fist, it's all much better. When he's destroying things with the Iron Fist, because the Iron Fist is dope. I like that part, but they made him an integral part of this movie storyline, so you had to invest some emotional time with the character, you know, since he's one of the main reasons the movie is really progressing in the storyline. So you know, you got the word face. You got the
Wow.
word face. But
You got your whole
that's
thing.
real stuff. Yeah, that's my whole thing right there. I liked a lot of stuff about it. I'm gonna pass it back to you because I want to know what you didn't like about it.
Well, what I didn't like.
Hold on, time out. Hold on, time out. You hear that?
Yeah, that's on some other. You better go check that out.
That's my dogs.
Oh, okay, then it's cool then.
She's out there whining because she hear me in here.
She
Anyways,
she trying to get on the interview,
uh
huh?
huh. If
What
she was
what
smaller, I would put her up here.
what does she know about defenders? Is she a defender?
Nah, bro, she's a eater.
Dang, that
That's
be
what she do.
that's some defending though. Ain't trying to get ate.
I have to defend my refrigerator. I defend my kitchen from her. That's what I gotta do. Defend that. But um, so what didn't you like about this TV series?
I mean, the first thing I'm gonna say is it was. I don't know if it might be because I watched it the way I watched it, but 8 it was too short. I was wanting more. I wasn't done. I needed about 12. I need about 12 of
Mhm.
them. Alexandra threw me off a little bit because I didn't know where she was coming from. Um, I didn't know where to place her because I thought Madame Gal was that one, but now it's like Madame Gal looks up to this lady. But that whole situation, did you? I mean, did it throw you off, or did you already know what it was?
I mean, her looming presence always said that she was the baddest one out of all of them, you know, but you just never knew why. You know, she flexes her muscle. Everybody answers to her. So
Cause I didn't.
whatever it is about her, she commanded that respect. So that I liked her up until when she started how you say really tripping about Electra. When she's like in her "that's my daughter" phase,
Mm,
she started seeming weak. You know what I mean? She wasn't feeling like she was that top, the top situation. Madame Gao, we've seen her from, Daredevil 1, I believe, and she always seemed like to be the boss, but oh, she was submitting to her. So I always thought she was going to be that situation. But then, Miss Miss Electra was it Electra Noches? So I
yeah.
think that's what it is.
Nachos.
Yeah,
Nachos.
she's doing the power move, and spoiler alert, I think we already established that, but gives her the whole stab in the back.
One half.
She got a case of the stabs in the back.
That's what's up because
She got a case
I
of
wasn't really feeling Electra, not Electra, but Alexandria.
Alexandra.
I wasn't really. I don't know what it was. It was just like I wasn't
She,
feeling her part.
right. It was the boring part.
Yeah, her was like. But okay, so this is the thing. For her to be that deal, think about it. For her to be that deal, there wasn't nothing in that movie that actually showed her being that deal.
Right. Yeah.
Everybody else, everybody on her team was pretty much doper than her.
That's what it seemed like. But she never battled. She never did anything.
Yeah,
So
no nothing.
I don't. She was the leader. She started the hand. So she's the OG of the clan. So she at least was a warrior at some point. I would think.
It would be crazy if she comes back.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Then I'll be like, okay, now she's handling business. You know,
Hmm.
you come back from the backstabbings.
I don't know. I don't really know what's gonna happen with her. I'm gonna just assume she's dead right now, and
Yeah, she probably ain't coming back.
yeah, they can be resurrected. I don't know how that all the way plays out. I don't know if their whole chance of resurrection was buried in the rubble of the explosion. I don't know. I mean, there's a couple things I didn't like. They always seem to make Luke Cage kind of. I mean, he always make him strong by doing different demonstrations. Bending metal to lock the door, or busting through a wall. But he doesn't. Nothing he does is like you want to see something artistic. He's just straight. Get over here. Ah,
Mm.
like it's so basic for the most part.
Norman
But
Bates.
he's very Norman. He is super Norman, and you have disappeared.
I can't. I'm sick of it.
Even though when he pulled the big metal pipe off the wall and threw it to her, and she swung it,
Yeah.
caught it and swung it. I was like, dang, that was dope though. I like that. That was real tight. But yeah, I don't like that. Danny Rand, still weird about him.
You ain't
I
feeling Danny?
He's cool. He's cool. He's not bad, but like he's just something about him. I don't know what it is. I want to root for him. I hope he changes a little bit. I just don't want to be so damn confused all the time.
I feel you ain't feeling his
He's
basketball team of Steez.
nah, his basketball team is decent. Man, that's another video. We have to break down the science on basketball team of Steez, man. Because this is epic language for you guys to use and take out in the world. You have to use this knowledge, but I'm gonna have to have him let you explain that because the basketball team Steve sounds like an asinine, ass to 10, and ass 11 idea, dude. But anyways, still get mad laughs out of that one. Hilarious.
Hey, what do you think? I mean, what do you like? I don't know if you looked at any of the reviews or anything. What do you think the people is going to think about this? You think they're going to be a fan, or you think they're going to have some issues?
In my opinion, it all depends on the kind of fan it is. If you're a casual watcher and you've watched all the previous series and you like them, then you're probably gonna like this one. If you're like a purist, somebody who knows the exact history of all these characters throughout the comic book history of, their characters, then they usually nitpick things to death. So I I think everybody will like it. I liked it. I mean, I have no doubt about it. Like you said, eight episodes. It's kind of short. I understand why they did it because it's a big budget first and foremost. When you got four star characters versus one, but it was also some of the other series. I think they ran too long. I think 13 is too much. I think it should have been 10. I
10.
think it should have been 10 episodes. Yeah.
Yeah, that 10 would have been cool. I mean, 8? Like, what was the last thing that came out with 8? Like, I was like,
Nah, it just don't happen that much. I mean, there's a lot. I actually take that back. There's a lot of series online on Netflix that are short like that. You get uh, Luther, uh, Idris Alba, um, his show on Netflix called Luther. Each season is only 4 episodes, but they're like an hour and 15 minutes per show. It's like a big extended movie. It's pretty good though. That's my joint. I like that. So yeah, I mean, I'm not, too sad about that, but I wish it was a few more episodes. I hate that they killed Sawande so fast. I hate that. I
mm,
just want to see a couple more fight scenes with him at least.
yeah, he
It
was, he probably would
was
have got
dope.
busy.
Yes, he would have put some hands on boys.
And,
His
and,
fighting technique was dope.
and they made sure that we didn't have no question about is he coming back.
Yeah,
It was like, look, he's gone.
this will roll. Yeah. So, yeah, I hate that that happened.
Hey, what if he end up in injustice?
Who?
So one day,
Well, it won't happen. He's a Marvel character.
oh, I
He's
keep
not-
forgetting about this whole Marvel thing.
Tell me your favorite part of favorite scene from this TV series, if you can remember off top.
Off top,
Yeah.
probably when off top probably when Stick took Boy's head off top.
Dang.
I mean, that it was, the reason why is it was so shocking. You didn't see that one coming. It cracks me up because Stick does what he do, but he he still explains himself like, look, I'm gonna let y'all know what was in my head, but I really don't have to explain. Y'all know what it is.
Right.
Dude was over here acting a fool, so I had.
No doubt. No doubt.
Facts.
Um, my favorite part of the whole thing is Daredevil. Daredevil is that dude. I don't like how he went out. I mean, I understand why he went out like that. I don't like it though, but how it ends. So
Sucker
he's
for love.
he's sucker for love, but he's coming back. It won't kill off him. He's the best part of the whole Marvel Netflix series. He's the best part. We'll see about Punisher though. And I actually did not see the sneak peek of Punisher at the end because I was so bulked last night.
Why you didn't
I
see it?
had because I was so bulked. I had to go to sleep.
It was like a teaser for real though. It
I
wasn't
know,
even
but it
like
was. I didn't see it. I'm gonna go watch it though here in a minute. I got to get ready to go to bed shortly. Brother's got a job. I don't know about you, but I got a job. We
I
still
get it.
relevant, folk.
I
Huh?
feel you. I got jobs all day, every day, one time, one computer, no viruses, always protected.
So give me your final review for Defenders. Go out of 5 stars.
5 stars, I'll give it
Yeah.
4.5.
Four and a half.
I'll give it four. No, I'll give it four. 4 stars. A reason why I jumped to say 4.5 was because I actually really liked it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I was cool. The end, I wasn't not content with the end because I expected it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I could tell by the way, I could tell. I was like, it's not like they were going to end it where we're like, okay, we're cool. They were going to end it where it's like, okay, we're going to give y'all another one, and they did that cool. It. I was waiting to see if Daredevil was going to be still alive, and that's what they did. They brought him back because I was like, I know they ain't just going to let this go. Daredevil. Now, I'm still in question of Elektra though. I wonder if Elektra got off.
Oh, who knows, man? She's gonna come back probably again at some point.
So
I
and
mean,
then
they found if they found him, they found her.
yeah, so I mean that's the one thing they didn't say nothing about Elektra, and I mean my bad for not saying spoiler alert or anything, but
It's all gravy train, bro.
we've
It's
been
been established.
we've been
It's been
spoiling alert
established.
the whole day.
We splashed it in the beginning, but anyways, yes. Me, myself, and
Mm,
I'm gonna give it a 4.276.
that's nuts, man.
Yeah, 4.276. Mainly because I like saying seldom. I don't know why.
That's just crazy. I can't
Man,
believe this.
I should have said about 4.2777.
4.276.
Yes. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I was sad when it ended. I'm pretty sure they already signed on for season 3 of Daredevil and Luke Cage season 2 and Iron Fist actually. So and the Jessica Jones. I'm so glad they did this show. Oh, there's one thing we never mentioned
What?
that I'm highly curious of though, and that's Misty Knight, son. I wonder where she's gonna get that robotic arm that's she's famous for in this movie, in the comic books, I should say. I wonder where she's gonna get it. Is she gonna get it from Mr. Iron Fist, Danny Rand, his little company that he runs? Is that what's gonna happen? Is he gonna get a bionic arm made? You know he's a billionaire with that, so it could happen. I don't
That
know
does.
exactly.
That does. That's kind of creative right there.
I think that might happen, but I don't know. I'm not gonna say that's for sure because I definitely don't know. But I'm excited to see that.
They're gonna
I
make a
wonder.
cyborg.
You said what?
Cyborg just gonna come through
Oh my gosh!
and gonna be like, "Yo, I got
Is
a
RoboCop
bionic, I got a bionic arm for you."
RoboCop gonna be there?
Hmm. Nah, man, we went through this. He's not DC. Robo.
Shut up, dude.
We gonna
Hey,
get a. We might get some dislikes. Oh, here they go again. I came here to listen to some defenders, and you over here
hey,
talking about some injustice.
you got some defenders. You came what you want. You came for what you want, and you got what you got. There you go. You know. Yeah, 4.277 was my score for you almost had me saying Injustice. The Defenders. Very good show. Thank you, Netflix. Thank you, Marvel, for making that for a brother's eye pleasure. You dig?
Yep.
A lot of cool stuff going on. Can't wait to see you next time when we do The Punisher. Matter of fact, our next video is going to be Thor, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if Thor comes out before Punisher or not, but
Mm.
I'm excited about both of those.
Yeah, Thor is gonna be nice.
Thor is gonna be dope. All this is just the calm before the storm, though. Black Panther, Black Panther in February. Can't wait.
Mm.
Every, all the a lot of experts that saw the footage at San Diego Comic Con said that was their favorite part of the entire show, and they showed Infinity Wars up there. It's like, man, I can't wait to see it. So yeah. Hey, I don't know if I should be saying this on here, but have you seen the leaked footage of Infinity Wars?
I have not seen it, but I did hear that there is some leaked footage.
Yes, you need to see that because it's gonna be a spectacle. That's for sure.
You
Thanos
saw
is
it?
there. Yep. I don't have it, but I saw it.
Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'll peep that out.
Oh yeah, it's dope. But man, we're gonna sign off of this thing. We're gonna sign off of this one.
We out.
I think so.
So hold
Thank you for watching.
on. You said you.
What you?
Okay, hold on. Yeah, you did. I got sidetracked. I was wondering about the rating. You said 4.876 or something like that. I remember now.
No, that was way off, bro. It was 4.277. Well, no, my original score was 4.276, but I changed it to 77 because it sounds better.
How dare you?
I love 7. I could say it was 5.2711. I could have said 4.2711, but I didn't. I was trying to keep some tact in my awkward speech.
11.
11.
11. Well, shoot.
11. It's past 11 right now. It's 1:15 in the morning,
It's
bro.
way past 11.
It's time for me to go to bed. I gotta work in the morning.
Yep. I want to go to
Yes.
bed too.
Please like, subscribe,
Subscribe.
comment below
Yep.
if you liked what you just viewed, what your eyeballs just witnessed. It was the nerdiest of cinematics. I'm Son,
And I'm ability.
and I'm out this
And we tired in the
piece.
mug. He over here fronting. He know darn well we tired. It's 116.
I ain't,
116. I'm
I ain't
tired.
said a nail nil to neuter
You
about
heard?
not being
You
tired.
heard?
I'm bucked.
You
I'm
buck.
bucked. I'm mad bucked right now.
What's the definition of buck?
But when you bucked, you bucked. Bucked is the ultimate tiredness, the ultimate fatigued. So when you just came home from work, 12 hours, the first time you sit on that couch, you are bucked. You are bucked. Word up. That's what it is.
So you become one with your buckness.
I
You
got to
know,
give credit to Jammer
become
103.
who's Jammer 103?
Complete.
Oh snap! Complete.
He's the origin
Oh,
in my college days. He's the origin of buck.
shout out to complete. We
Yes,
about to.
indeed.
I mean, we might. You know what I mean? We gonna throw up a picking real quick. You know what I mean? Right there. If there
J.
ain't if there ain't a picking right there, I mean, I didn't find one that's acceptable, or he had his agent call me saying I couldn't release that footage. But other than that, there's gonna be a picking right here.
You mean he ain't answering your calls? You can't get the confirmation you can use it?
Basically, basically,
That's all
basically,
that was.
I'll mess around and throw his picture up here and put a little blurry on his face.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, the old witness protection blur.
straight, straight witness protection. Nah, but
All right,
that's what's
man.
up.
I'm
Hey,
signing off.
yeah, and good looking out. I mean, straight up, real talk. If y'all are still watching this, I know we don't even have to ask you to subscribe. I promise you that.
Please.
We don't even have to ask you. Good looking out. We appreciate the support. Straight up.
Yes, if you found this footage right here, dude. You saw this footage right here, you are the man or the
That's
woman,
that's what I'm talking about.
whatever one. All right. But signing off, I'm Jules, Ability,
No doubt.
Nerdy Cinematics, Defenders.
Hmm.
We out.
Peace.